I like Gundam, but I also know that um, it's not popular. You're not gonna find a lot of these used. If you do, then pick it up because it's not like something like Grand Theft Auto that everyone's buying it so that when they sell it to GameStop, you'll be able to find it used. This is like if you found it, you're lucky. I think I might buy a PS2 and get it modded because there's a Gundam 00 PlayStation 2 coming out in Japan. It's called Gundam Meisters. I want to try that out. But for now, this is what I have. This is Mobile Suit Gundam Journey to Jaburo. On YouTube. There's some cutscenes from this game. It was the first Gundam PS2 game in America. So it's not that great. Then I got Zeonic Front, which is pretty good. It lets you play it's more like a strategy game. You see, packed with strategy and action. So it's more of a strategy game. You have to go along a certain path and you control like 3 squads at a time. I got it. Wow, $8.99. This Gundam game is a good game. Federation versus Zeon. It's a 2-player game. The first 2 that I showed you, they're 1-player games. This one, 2-player. So you could play in space, you could play on Earth. You could choose a Zeon suit or a Federation suit. And the thing is, they made a sequel to this, Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam. That game, I played it, I rented it. It's the same thing, but it's good too. This game, Gundam Encounters in Space, is the first game that I bought when it came out. As you can tell by the awesome cover of the Zephyrantes full burner shooting at you. It encompasses 70 plus suits, and it's all ranging from the 1 year, from the Universal Century. They do have the Wing Gundam and the G Gun, and I think 2 G Gundam suits and 2 Wing Gundam suits in it. Good times to be had. Cutscenes and gameplay for these games can be found on YouTube. And this was my last game that I bought. Gundam Seed, Never Ending Tomorrow. There was a MS Saga game with super deformed suits. Wasn't interested in that because that had nothing to do with Gundam. The suits were Gundams and Zaku's and all that, but the characters were not from Gundam. It's some weird story thing. There's a Dynasty Gundams game. I played the demo at Target, and that looks nice, but it's for the PS3. Alright. Well, Gundam, like I mentioned before, Gundam 00 is going to be airing on the Sci-Fi Channel. If you're a Gundam fan and you have cable, watch it. Support it. I think the downfall of Gundam in the States was probably, it was a couple of things. I'm not going to number them because I'm sure it's like more than 3. One of the things that they did wrong. They would bring suits. This isn't a master grade, but they would have Mobile Suit Gundam kits in Toys R Us. And like I mentioned with my master grade catalog, if you have a Gundam, just give me a moment, guys. Let me unearth this. Like I was mentioning before, with the catalog. The prices were way out of whack. I remember seeing we had the DP02. It was $100. That was the Physalis. Let's look it up here. GP02. Garg. Or wait, that's a 01. Page number 40. So the thing is, the suits were way overpriced. GP02 was $100. Let's look at the price here. The price was $40 or 4,000 yen, as you can see. It's the retail price is $40. That's about the price that I bought it for in Chinatown, and they had it for $100. Kits that would regularly be $30 were selling for like $50. That was a bad mistake. I mean, the fans wanted the merchandise, but if you have a whole bunch of stores like Hobby Link Japan that are selling them for cheap, why are they gonna go to Toys R Us and buy them for like triple the price? So that was epic fail on their part. The other thing that Bandai did was that when G Gundam came out, I'm looking at you, G Gundam. Yes, you're one of the blames for the death of Gundam. When G Gundam came out, we had a whole bunch of mobile suits that were Gundams. Most people liked the Gundams in the series, but we had a whole bunch of Gundams that were wacky, like the Cobra Gundam, the Mermaid Gundam, the Zeus Gundam, and these things warmed the pegs. They warmed the pegs for a long time. So that was mistake number 2. You gotta see what people like and what they want. Let me see. Number 3 might have been that when they decided to make their own forum, it turned into a black hole for jerks. I'm sorry if you were on there, but it's like, let's say if Hasbro made a forum and people joined it, you know how many people would be complaining to Hasbro on their own forum? Granted, you want to get feedback from the fans, but I don't know. The best thing to do would be to do what Hasbro does now, Bandai. Go have people look at the forums that work for you, not join the forums and post, but just take a look. What are people talking about, right? And finally, let me see, for the death of Gundam was airing episode. Let me see. Like I mentioned before in the podcast, please download the podcast. This is Pimp. When Gundam Seed came out on Cartoon Network, you have to have first, let me say, you have to have merch, something to go with your merchandise so that you can sell it. If you want to sell the Blitz Gundam, you have to let the kids and the adults see what kind of character is the Blitz Gundam pilot. You know, so that when the kids are playing, they could say, hey, I like to play the piano and I'm gonna get burned and stuff when I die. You have to let them know more than what they see. Unless you want people to create their own characters. And I don't know if a toy line has ever worked on that concept, like the Zevos. Like, hey, look, this is a design. You make the character. You create the personality. I don't know if that works or would work. It sounds like a great concept. Like if McFarlane made a bunch of mechs that look cool that didn't belong to any show and just said create your own character, how would that go? I think that happens a lot in Japan with their modeling contest. Like they'll make Amuro Ray's Destiny Gundam, or